To any male or female that ever dreamed of their own fairy tale, but it became too hard of a story to tell, let me introduce myself to you. Hi, my name is Innocent. Innocent like a child who never committed a crime until my life became complex like a Rubik's Cube. Looking for a way out of this life I call a maze, I wished over and over again that all that had happened to me would be nothing but a daze, cause when I turned right, I got left. Left in the arms of a man who sniffed the chills of fear right out of me. With no shame, first he held my hand as if he was my best friend. He would stroke his hand that seemed trustworthy through my thick black kinky hair, acting like he was protecting me from all those pedophiles out there, but really, what he should have been doing was protecting me from himself. But he was too busy acting like we belonged together with a couple of forevers, and I just wanted all of his crazy obsessions of me to be over. You see, I thought I had it all under control, because I became too tired of hiding under the covers while he played undercover cop, disguising himself as if he was a hero, but really he was the villain in my life who stripped away my innocence with no offense. My purity disappeared into thin air. I wish you could have seen me. I wish you could have seen me, because this might seem like a typical black and white picture to paint, but trust me, even with color, you would not be able to stand the pain that I faced. And as I was searching for rescue, I remember those simple words that were so hard to chew, as lovers would look at me and say, "What is bothering you?" And before I had a chance to respond, they would say, "Don't worry, girl, whatever it is, God got you." But who was God at the time? A person I could not see. So how much more could he see me, or hear me, or help me? "Help me," I screamed, as sounds of shh overpowered by little screams, as he did not want anyone else to hear my mental agony. Instead of tasting the rainbows, I tasted bitter shots of low self-esteem as I injected my body with pills of misery, that I would never wake up again to any sort of memory. But for some reason, even death did not want me. Darkness spit out every bit of light that came to my sight. The first time wasn't enough. My heart became hardened as another man, an uncle, undressed me with his friendly eyes, told me that it would not hurt as long as I kissed him first. But how can I at the age of 9 be attracted to you? I mean, you promised to protect me from any foolish boys. Instead, you treated me like I was some kind of cheap toy, had me feeling like I was made in a Chinese factory, exchanging words that I wish were refundable. No receipts to prove why, when, and where this happened, except memories that work stronger than a USB. So, unfortunately, I was always able to recollect everything that happened to me. And no wonder why I lusted after any male creature that walked by me, thinking that sex was the only way I could feel some sense of security. Anything that would erase those taunting memories of impurity. I remember faking fevers and colds just so that my parents would ask me what's wrong. But they were too busy pinching pennies to build houses they could not afford to buy here. See, their bodies were here, but their minds were there. Their bodies were here, but their minds were there. So unfortunately, they were unable to hear the cries in my heart, the beat to my drum. Finally, one day, I heard a knock on the door. And he heard my cries, he heard my lies. Finally, he broke down the wall that seemed so hard to fall. And his name finally made sense to me, as he gave me back my life. His name is Christ. And that is the only reason why I'm here today. To let you know that you can finally retell your own fairy tale that seems so hard to tell. So let me reintroduce myself to you. Hello again.